The top 10 rosters heading into the 2025-26 NHL season, boys. Number 10, we're going with the Avs. Now, yes, they have Makar and they have McKinnon. But you can't make a beer with just two ingredients, boys. Their top 6 and top pair is elite, and I'm not questioning that. But after that, the bottom 6 is one of the worst in the league, and the bottom 4 on D is somewhere between average and good. This club, of course, is still going to be lethal because of that high-end talent, but their depth is going to get exposed come playoff time. Now, knowing Colorado's GM, you can't expect them to make some moves, and I'm sure it'll happen. But as they stand today, yeah, I got them in the number 10 spot, boys. Number 9, we got the Sens. Now, their top 9 and top 6 is somewhere between good and elite, but they're all young, okay? The depth is certainly there. The only thing I question is their lack of high-end star power, but Stützle and Sanderson could certainly be the answer to that if they both take another step this year. Then, besides them two, the next thing you're going to want to look at is the Bathersons, the Pintos, the Cousins, the Zetterlins, even Clevin and Spence. All solid NHLers, relatively young, who very well could take another step. And if they all take that next step together, they're probably going to be pretty damn good, boys. Number 8, we're going Toronto. Now, without Marner, this roster definitely looks different. And I'm not sure if it's better or worse, it's just different. I'd really like them to spread the wealth across that top 9. I want to see Matthews with Michelli, because that kid can pass through a fucking peephole. Nyes, Joshua, and Roy could be a really interesting line. All big bodies who play a similar physical game but still produce goals. Their D is solid, and that's it. Nothing sexy or high-end, just fucking solid, which is not a bad thing, especially come playoff time. But the reason I've got them at 8 and not higher is because it's a roulette spin, boys. Like, you don't know how this depth is going to pay off just yet with Marner leaving, so we're going to have to wait and see, but this is where I got them today. Number 7, we got the Dallas Stars. Now, I look at this roster and I just feel underwhelmed. Like, Dallas had arguably the best on-paper roster for the last few years and continue to do fuck all with it, right? That top 6 still looks great. The top 4 on D still looks great, although it would be nice to get Harley a better partner than Lyubushkin. But all in all, I just feel like there's 6 other teams that have a better top 6 and top 4 than Dallas, and even if they don't, it's the other team's depth that overrides the Stars. So, number 7, boys. In the number 6 spot, we got the Jets, okay? 3 above average lines, 2 above average pairs. If Taves comes back like a rock star and Nyquist can produce like he was a few years ago, these guys could be laughing. I love the top 6 on D, especially that top 4. You got a superstar in the pipes when he wants to be. These guys will certainly be in the mix. I'm just not sure if they got the juice to go far, but I think they're better built than Dallas this year, so take that for what you will, boys. Okay, number 5, we got the Canes. Now, forward depth and D depth is off the fucking charts. The only thing this club is missing, similar to Ottawa, is that high-end superstar. One thing I'd like to see is Rod play all the kids together. Blake, Jarvis, Stankoven. If they all take that next step, and I think specifically Stankoven is about to, the Canes could have one of the most devastating 1-2 punches in the league with their top 2 lines. Still lacking that high-end superstar, but you never know. With young guys like Stankoven, Jarvis, and even Blake, you can't label them as what they're going to be in this league because they're still too young. But all in all, between the deep forward and blue line depth, that's what's got them at number 5, boys. Number 4, we got the Oilers, okay? Probably the second best forward lineup in the whole league behind Florida. If Howard and Savoy can come bursting onto the scene as legit players, Edmonton's offense could take a nasty bump up as if they fucking even need that. But playing those kids with McDavid and Dry, there is no better spot to be in for them to succeed right away. They are the luckiest rookies coming into the league ever. The only reason I don't have Edmonton up at number 1 or number 2 spot is because of the D and goaltending. Like, if they could add one more solid piece on D and a competent goaltender, they could be a threat for the cup. But without those 2 pieces, I think we're going to see the same thing as last year if they even make it, boys. Number 3, we got Tampa, okay? High-end superstars on forward and D, plus they got depth throughout that whole lineup. Connor Geekie is going to be an interesting fella to watch this year. If he can step into this lineup and have an immediate impact, it could be huge for these guys, all right? Point is, though, they've got 3 lines that can score and 3 pairs that can defend, plus one of the best goalies in the world between the pipes. They'll be dangerous again. What the fuck's new? Number 2, we got Vegas, okay? They were already good last year. Adding Marner is a fucking bump and a half. He's happy to be there, but really, he's just happy to be the fuck out of Toronto. I think his game will excel, and he'll probably be playing with Eichel and Dorofeyev, which is an absolute nightmare for defenders. Then you got Stone holding down line 2 with Barbashev and Hurdle. Then line 3, you got Carlson, Smith, and Saad, which might be the best third line in the league if all 3 of those guys are on top of their games. Over to D, solid as ever. Depth all the way through. Lazan and Korzak is an underrated third pair, both relatively young guys too. I like what I see here, boys. And number 1, if it wasn't fucking obvious enough, of course, it's the Florida Panthers. They kept pretty much everybody. Marshy, Lusto, and Lundell was incredible in the playoffs. Now they're going to get a whole season to gel. We know what Barkov's line does. We know what Kachuk's line does. Their D are still solid as fuck. Bobby in the pipes. This is about as close to an all-star team as you can get. And it will not surprise me if they win the cup again this year, boys. They're fucking stacked. Well, boys, if you made it to the end of the video and you hit that subscribe button, I just want you to know you're a fucking beauty, because I'm looking at the stats here, and there's about 80% of you who watch these vids and don't subscribe. And I get it. It's a bit of a fucking nuisance having to hit that subscribe button. I watch YouTube too. I know what it's like. But if you do that for us, thank you. You're a fucking beauty. If you really want to hype up the channel, they got a new hype button, which pushes the videos out to even more people. Besides that, let me know what you think about this list down below. Drop some names I might have forgot, and we'll see you next time, fellas.